いつも君と待ち続けた季節は何も言わず通り過ぎた。雨はこの街に降り注ぐ少しのリグレットと罪を包み込んで泣かないことを誓ったまま時は過ぎ痛む心に気がつかずに僕は一人になった記憶の中でずっと二人は生きてゆける君の声が今も胸に響くよ。それは愛がさまよう限り君は少し泣いた。あの時見えなかった。
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renins on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final master core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that red woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. That hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with it. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me?
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. I almost think we're just damaged from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
Eternal devastation!
Leave the charge.
No further! You're
Glacier Field.
Double demon fang! Heal! I owe you one! Double demon fang! Coming Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Mount! Scarlet Inferno! Double demon fang!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Shut!
Well done!
Crush! Swallow blade! Captivity! Eternal devastation!
Lunar corruption!
Take this!
Now! I'm on the astral energy!
Say no more.
Yeah.
Hey. Hmm?
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Doberlean.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
I don't sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Well... Hey! Got it! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest. Oh?
What?
Yes! Just great.
What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible. Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting to thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
no way. All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
We've reached our destination.
Guess I misread the landing.
An opponent like this should be easy. Burn it out!
Benediction.
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine. Just back it out again.
Now let loose.
Chinese Supernova. Raging
Infernal
Cascade.
Strong!
Here, split it open.
Be my guest!
Do it.
Doubly! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Finding time clock.
Please now. I'll be
Rising
saving
Falcon!
this.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Double Demon Fang!
No further!
Hit. Lunar Corruption.
Save you! Crescent
Bloodline Illuminator.
Bet that shell's hiding
Now.
something dangerous.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops! On your
Now! Strike! Hurricane
all back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how
I shall
useful I
ensure
can
you
be!
survive this!
It's over!
Healing Circle.
Okay, here I go!
Astral Energy.
Say no more!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
Gotta break through!
Lightning
Double
Condemn!
Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you!
Illuminate the
pile
dark!
driver!
Radiant Look here! These ones can run rings around us!
Hurricane
Do it!
Thrust!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Not a chance!
One more!
Double Demon Fang!
The heavens must be smiling. Coming through!
Here I come!
You got something in the sky!
Hurricane Thrust!
No further!
Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
Your wings won't save you from me! This one's mine!
Eternal Devastation!
Free! Why can't they take this still?
Seal, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Double Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging Cascade!
Take this! Can you take it? This one's all mine!
Glacial Steel!
Double Demon Fang! Ignite!
Do it! Freeze Lancer! Air thrust!
Like we're gonna lose to Small Fry.
I had a bad feeling about this.
This one's mine!
No escape!
It's a duel of the
Now,
arts!
let loose!
Lunar Corruption!
Void Flash! I'll take you all off! Got fire!
I've got this! Fire Mark
The
can
enemy
handle it.
wields art too.
You'll soon
yours.
see about that!
Okay, here I come!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
You're mine! Begin! Rising Falcon!
Sleep now! I
Right
never
inside me!
miss!
Yours to be let free! I'm not done! Not today!
Lunar Corruption!
Flash! Here I come!
War without
Take this!
of your movements too incredible.
Here, let me help. Thanks. Ready and ready. I'll smash you.
Don't mind if I do.
Take this. Force blast. Resonate with. Ignite. Here I come.
Got it. Now's our chance.
This is looking good. Double Demon Fang. Flash. Swallow Blade. Double Demon Fang. Eternal Devastation. Begin. This one's all mine. Burn it. Get it from the way. I can move.
Couldn't make it in time.
This one's mine. Here I come. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
Double Demon Fang. Now you see what I can do. Swallow Blade. Resonate with the Force Blast. Driving you apart. Force Blast. Tear. Bloody Howling. I'm not done. You're finished.
In a bind?
This can't be happening!
Here goes. Don't mind if I do.
Everlasting. Strike!
Another incantation ruined.
Hurricane Thrust! You picked the wrong fight! Strike!
Illuminate
Wave! Double Demon Fang! Denied! Sword Rain Outlaw!
Thrilling performance.
Double Demon Fang!
No art of being interrupted.
Ready and ready!
Raging Storm!
Smash it on the ground!
Here,
Strike! Force Blast!
Surges through me.
Try harder!
Fury!
You picked the wrong fight! Blast! Eagle Ray! You're mine!
Here's evil!
Take Eternal Devastation!
In a bind?
Blast! No! Can't end here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Feel!
Voice Blast!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Strike!
Lunar Corruption!
Voice Blast!
Light Gemini Alpha!
Hurricane Thrust! This one's all mine! Double Demon Fang!
Lightning! This'll cut
Here I come!
I'm out of air.
On your knees! Voice Blast! Not today!
Where are you going? It looks like you got this one covered.
On the ground!
Magic is
Voice Blast!
Bloody
Howling! Voice Blast!
Searing flame!
Take this! Strike! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Banana, let's go! Reload!
Now I can let loose! Hurricane Thrust! Voice Blast! Rising Cascade!
In here! I'll be saving this
Strike! Hurricane Thrust! Next time, your ass can be let free!
Shining Supernova!
Blast!
Raging Cascade!
Stay away from my friend!
From
beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with God!
And more than I'll burn out.
Can't move! Armor won't save you!
Get on in there with the
Voice Blast! Feeling gale! Take this!
Wind Accelerator!
Voice Blast! Hurricane Thrust!
Air Thrust!
Ready to go! Strike! Far enough! Voice Blast! You'll pay for that!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Flint! Holy Light! Arts require complete focus!
This one's looking all wrapped up. Don't be complacent.
Voice
Do
Blast!
you know that word?
Yes! I'm not idiot!
The enemy's open.
Hurricane Thrust!
It's in your hands now.
Wind! Air
Rising
Thrust!
Falcon! It's over! Eternal Devastation!
you are gonna pay for that!
Void Blast! Void Blast! Its defenses are down!
We're doomed!
Pull it together.
Sorry, right! I'm calm.
Denied! Eat dirt!
Hurricane Strike!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
One more! Hurricane Strike!
Void Blast! Tear!
Going in.
Hurricane Thrust! Take
Hurricane
this!
Strike!
You're finished!
Going in.
Strike!
Going
Hurricane
in.
Thrust! Tear!
Hurricane Strike! I'm gone! That's it!
Void Blast! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Not today! Strike! Double Demon Fang! Crush! Strike! Void Blast! Try harder! There! Here I come! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Strike! Strike! Rising Falcon! Strike! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
So, that didn't go as planned.
We must consider well if this is the right path.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Discourteous,
Double
huh?
Demon Fang!
Radiant Blast! Here! Lightning
Negative gate!
Thunder!
Double Demon Fang! No further!
Holy Land!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I'm out of
Take
ammo!
this!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Annihilation!
Ha!
Ready to do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate! Where's the cover?
Strike! Hurricane Thrust!
Bloody howling!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Circle! Illuminate!
Ready and rare!
Spear! Pierce the
Eternal
evil!
devastation!
Your reflexes will not serve you well, either.
Double Demon Fang!
I never miss! Feel!
Another incantation ruined.
See what I can
The
do!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Holy Land!
Take this!
Too much to handle?
Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Crush!
Stalagmite!
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Now! Air thrust!
Any injuries?
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Searing flame! Reload!
Eternal devastation!
Take this!
Can't this?
Can't get out of this!
Fire blade!
Flight! I'm all stocked up!
Double
Elusive
Fang!
deity!
Take this!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! Here I come!
I'm ready!
Flight! Tear! Hurriedly! In an instant! Impact block!
To achieve such harmony,
Takes a singular will.
Yes.
what? I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way, hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Courteous, aren't you?
I'm not done! It's over! Far enough! Void blast you! Hurricane thrust!
Is that statue wielding
You're
art?
mine!
Now I've seen everything!
Burn in hell!
The airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for
get out
you
of
truly!
Swallow blade! You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Crush!
Let the
No
marksman
escape!
handle this!
Air pressure! Swallow blade!
Do it! These enemies!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Finely timed walk.
Do it! Law! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Not a champion! Void blast!
Here!
Hurricane thrust!
Holy Lance!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
An opponent like this should be easy. Damn it! You picked the wrong fight! Take this! Now I can let loose! Crush! Resonate with the earth! No escape!
Raging storm! Here's a healing approach to me! I can't heal you forever! Raging anything warmer is all mine!
Double demon!
I'm ready! The sky and this ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! Total devastation! No, I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Now! Take this! Void!
Chinese supernova! Where are you going?
Take this! Total demon!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Up there! You saw it too, right?
I hope we catch something decent.
Indeed. Hungry bellies are counting on this. Yeah! I've got a good feeling about this one. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.
I've got something. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
We've reached our destination.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
My body seems to be doing okay. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you and Law and Rinwell and Kisara and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Confiscated! Here goes!
Can you take it? Double team it back! Eternal devastation!
Dancing now! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done!
Here I come! Eternal devastation! Now or never!
Here goes!
I'm ready! Splendid ball! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like it could be worth something.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good!
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
An opponent like this should be easy. Double demon fang! Ignite!
Raging
I can carve through. Double demon fang! Negative gate!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Got flyers!
Let's go! Let a marksman handle!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts speak. How fascinating.
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
There's more where that came from.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Illuminate the
No
sky!
further!
Holy Quiver!
Sword Rain denied! Take this!
Holy Rock!
I can feel the way you stand!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the sky!
It's almost too strong! It'll split it open! The enemy fields are too.
We'll soon see about that!
Lightning Falcon! Fluid! They smite Blackened Blade! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through! You're mine!
Don't mind if I do!
I can carve through armor! You're finished!
Searing flame! Searing!
I've been hit with something!
But there's victory!
I have no limits!
No, the airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like it's not for yours truly.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Benedict. Not a chance.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
Force left. No complaint here. Slash. Try this.
Dance to the wind.
In a bind. Thanks. This one's all mine.
Your arms are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be
You're being
You
cocky.
fight better at a distance.
The further away, the better.
You and I both.
Eternal devastation. Struck.
Mega Ray.
You're finished.
You're really strong, Alvin.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still,
As impressive as always.
And here I hoped I was improving.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Come one, come all. Double demon fang.
No armor can stop me! Remind me to stay on your good side.
this one's mine.
Double demon fang. Turbine outlet.
First aid.
Now I can let loose.
Sweet
An
now.
astral art?
That's my cue.
Try this. Shut him down.
Astral energy. Banana, let's go. The water.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful.
I owe you one.
With the blazing sword and with my
Demon
thorn.
fang.
Shiva.
Swallow blade. Thank you. Crush. Coming through. Ha! Mount. Scarlet Inferno. Oh! Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Dance to the wind.
Mount. Double demon fang.
Do it. More for the stop.
Well then, let's keep moving.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Falcon. Ignite.
Take that!
Nothing gets by me.
Steel!
Smash you.
Chronicles Shield! I'll be
Double
dangerous
demon.
now! Mega Ray!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Over so soon?
Out of our way!
Strike. I'll take you all on.
I'm expert! Coming through!
Here, let me help.
Dance to the wind! Illuminate the
Flying free. Make it just sit still. Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner
No
said than
further.
done.
Take this. I'm ready.
Holy Land! Lightning Condensed! Lunar Corruption!
No more playing nice!
Another incantation.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Benediction light.
Double demon fang.
Where are you going? Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a... bright and shiny mood.
You finally made it.
Yeah!
No!
You did it!
Really?
Yeah!
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hootle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I can carve through armor with blackened blade.
Healing shot! We got company!
Eternal devastation!
Here's the evil!
You're mine!
Freeze Lancer!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
On your knees.
Sighted!
Double feet!
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses! Let me help!
Armor! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Easy peasy. Ha Hoodle.
shall ensure you survive. I'm not done! Hurricane Thrust!
They rescue. You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Double Demon Fang! You're mine! Outright you will keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Take this!
Take Lightning Orb!
Elusive deity! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
Here goes!
Resonate with the earth!
Now you see what I can do!
Slash! On your
I'm practically unstoppable.
Hi, Hoodle!
Double Demon Fang! Ignite!
Lunar Collision!
Take it! Take this!
Lightning Orb! Gemini Orb! Dance in the wind! And
Sword Alpha! Try this!
A wailing Banshee of Lightning! Radiant here!
Double Demon Fang!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My turn!
It's all
Now!
Wrong! Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now. I'm certainly not that relaxed. I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lovtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
We've reached our destination.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might... Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it!
Right.
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundaries of race. I wanted to hope.
I can see why you'd feel that way, I suppose.
You finally made it.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara! Hey, Kisara!
How did it come to this?
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Days like this are made for fishing.
Days like this are rather loud.
No choice. Double Demon Fang! No further!
Raging Storm!
Eternal Demon...
Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang! Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Flame of
A charge
Fury!
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here's evil! I'll heal you all! A wailing lightning!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Double Demon Fang!
Resonate with the earth!
This is
Dancing
right!
wind!
On your Rising Falcon!
Between heaven and earth! A wailing lightning!
Wow! Look what I just found.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ignite!
Now you see what I can do!
Things really get on my nerves!
Nothing gets by me! Far enough!
Exploit the enemy.
Try this! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! It's on!
Only getting started!
Burn in hell! Double Demon Fang!
In a vine.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Don't mind if I do!
Swallow Blade!
Thanks, Fiona.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Where are you
Do better.
going?
I'll face you!
I'm done!
Leave now! Let's get you all tucked away! Pick you up!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Lightning orb!
Double Demon Fang! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Last time, lad!
Not today!
This one's mine! Only live! One who is came between you get
Eternal Devastation!
Can't get out of this.
I'll heal you all! Divine
This one's
Savior!
all mine! Burn!
Healing circle! Thanks so
Double
much!
Demon Fang!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
No escape!
You dare strike me from behind? Demon
Hurricane Thrust!
Anything else? Now you see what I can do!
Thrust! Crush! It's over!
Resonate with the earth.
On your Not now, not ever!
Another incantation ruined.
There!
I'm ready! A wailing dancing! This one's mine!
No art is being interrupted.
Don't mind if I do!
Now or never.
Let me help! Raging!
I couldn't make it in time.
Sleep now! Denied!
Shattering the pieces!
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. Have to move.
Driven and talented.
Try harder! Eternal Devastation!
Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Not today!
Resuscitation. It appears the end is nigh.
Double Demon Fang!
Tempest!
Dazzle! Rising Phoenix! No escape! Strike! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Hurricane in a bind! It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Goodwill.
I'm not here!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost! We work well together.
Like a final time
This one's mine!
Position, precision, time. All a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
You picked the wrong fight!
Such unadulterated fury.
Rotating fire driver! Tornado drive!
Illuminate the magic
Rotating fire
Here's the ether!
That move!
Hurricane! Here comes the big one!
I didn't want to put you out.
What a friend's force, we can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Double Demon Fang! Now we're never. Okay, here I go. Hurricane Thrust! Engulfs you! Can't get out of this! Hurricane Thrust! Slash! Double Demon Fang! Crush!
Never miss! A chain between heaven and earth!
Heal! Crush! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
It looks like you got this covered!
Burn in hell! Begin! Hollow Blade! Slash! You're mine!
Thrilling performance.
I'll be saving this one!
I'm in your debt.
Far enough! No escape! Swallow
Now or
Blade!
never.
Double Demon
In a
Fang!
bind?
Lunar correction! Storm!
I'm not done! Double Demon Fang!
Watch yourself. We've got him on the run. His incredible power.
Right. Still anyone's fight. Strike! Hurricane Thrust!
It's about to strike!
This is some punishment.
Look sharp, everyone!
I never miss! You get the joke. I'll bring you back from death to save you! On steel! Resuscitation! Not on my watch! Help this!
Swallow Dam!
Radiant
Not done
Pierce!
yet!
Dance in
Double
the
Demon
wind!
Fang!
I feel! Yes,
Here I come!
This'll come in handy!
Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Hurricane Thrust! I'll run you through! Finish!
A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing blast of
Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane! I'm gonna do more than that. Hurricane Thrust!
Illuminate the storm!
Force Blast! Talon Hurricane! Rising Dragon!
They're not playing around!
Double Demon Fang! I can carve! I'm just getting started! Burn in hell! Now! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
I can feel my precision improving.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Take this!
Double
I've
Demon
used too
Fang!
much.
I owe you one.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my orientation shield.
Got fired!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Not on my watch! Here,
Double Demon Fang!
Nothing gets my name! We got your energy!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
No shit! Hurricane Thrust!
Illuminate the
Rising
darkness!
Falcon! Double Demon Fang!
Anything in the chain between heaven and earth!
Here I come!
A wailing
Eternal
devastation!
devastation!
Elusive gear!
Double Demon Fang!
Armor won't save you! Blind you with
Illuminate the pure evil!
Take this!
Holy
The
glitter!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
A chain between
Take
heaven and
this!
earth!
Can't get out of
Wailing
this!
now!
Blow them away!
Any injuries?
can't eat anymore. You should get some shut-eye.
Poodle and I couldn't eat another bite.
Keep feeding him like that. He'll be too heavy to fly soon.
Sure. Just great.
Well, I'm really tired today for some reason. Anyway, I should get to work on dinner.
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Well, I'll leave it to you then. We don't have a lot of ingredients though, so don't go overboard, okay? Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric, okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me...
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim. You're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
You finally made it.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon. I mean...
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's mine!
Eternal devastation!
Raging storm!
Try this! Infernal torrent! Here I come! Double demon fang!
Leave the charge or back in their defenses!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
Strike! In an instant! Impact block!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
Hold on to your arms. Here I come. Don't be such a pessimist.
From behind, yours to be let free. Empty airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Eternal devastation. Okay, here I go. Another incantation ruined. A wall of shield from swallow blade.
A wailing can't lightning.
You're mine. Thanks.
Looks like we came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing
No
sword
further.
and with my thorns.
The flame inside me. Yours to be let free. Resonate with
I owe you, Theon.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. Not a chance. Crush.
Glacial Spear.
Negative game.
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Strike.
Freeze Lancer.
Rising Falcon. Smite with Blackened Blade.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Not a chance. Ignite. Rising Falcon.
Not in your dreams.
Eternal
I
devastation.
never miss. It looks like you got this one covered.
Deny. Rising
Illuminate
Falcon.
the radiant pierce. Got it. Now's our chance.
Yours to be let free.
A wailing
Dragon
Radiant
Explosive ring.
I'm out of ammo.
No escape. It's over.
Radiant pierce.
You picked the wrong fight.
Tempest swirl.
Dragon Force.
Lunar corruption. Here's enough. Lunar blast.
Explosive ring.
I'll heal you all.
Eternal devastation.
Healing
Demon Fang. Now I can let loose.
Raging cascade. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too.
Tornado Drive. Take this. Rising Falcon.
Mega ray.
Try this. Can't get out of this. Infernal Torrent.
Raging storm.
You.
Leave the torches to me.
Everlasting Dark.
Raging
Gate.
I'll heal you all.
Explosive ring.
Heal like I do. Thanks. Dance in the wind.
Far enough.
Air thrust.
Not today. Rending you apart. You're mine. Rising Falcon. On your eternal devastation. Crush.
The fluidity of her movement is simply incredible.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Do it.
Heal. Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw. Double Demon Fang.
Raging storm.
You require
Dragon
a thrilling performance.
Flash. Tear.
Scream.
Dance in the wind.
Now, I'll burn it all. Flaming Pillar. Fire. Double Demon Fang. Can't get out of this.
Radiant
Smash you.
a chain between heaven and earth.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Lightning.
Perhaps we need to take time?
I really don't.
Not today.
They're not playing around.
Take
This
this.
one's mine.
I'm not done. Rising Falcon. Heal.
Come forth. Radiant here. Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth. Here.
Dazzle. Here I come.
Lightning.
Start up. Negative gate. Rising
I'm
Falcon.
almost impressed.
My praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't
Here
get carried away.
goes.
Phoenix. Here I come.
Annihilation.
You require
Dance in the wind.
Eternal devastation.
Anything
In a bind.
Lightning condensed.
Double Demon Fang.
Here I go. There you go. Don't let out.
You picked the wrong fight. Tornado Drive. Hurricane Elusive Deity. Rising
Tempest
Falcon.
swirl.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Blood.
Blended Flash. Double Demon Fang. Negative gate. Rising Smash you! No escape!
You require...
No further!
Burning
It's wide open!
It won't
Kisara!
escape.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Yeah,
How?
huh? Well...
Hey!
We finally made it.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah,
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.
armored soldiers.
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Eat this! Take this! You're finished!
What would I do without you?
Eternal devastation!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here!
Try harder! Come on, Steven!
I'm out of ammo.
Shattering the pieces! Attack!
Eternal devastation! We're not done!
Come on!
The blade is coming in! To be let free! You pick the wrong fight! You're unloading!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Like raging cascade! Here! I can handle it!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Blaze of fear! Here's the Piercing! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Gravitas field! Lightning orb!
Double Demon Burn!
Now!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor's what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
We finally made it.
Yes. Well... Right. Very nice. Yes. Right.
Just a minute.
Great!
What?
Yes! Great! Phew.
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey!
Sorry.
How?
Amazing! Yes! Hey. What? Very nice.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with Mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, June, you're hooked on that stuff.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.